Welcome back, 720. Joining us this morning, we have Ashley Moran from the Acadiana Planning Commission. Good morning, Ashley. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well. Excited for today's topic. We were actually talking about it in studio before we called you. It's about a phantom traffic jam, and I'm so interested for you to explain this to everyone.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. So a lot of the things with traffic that people don't realize is that traffic flows like water flows. So you might have seen this phenomenon in some water when you see a wave and like you cause something, you see or cause a wave, and then it kind of just goes on through. And that's kind of what happens with traffic, especially with these shock waves or phantom traffic jams. Somebody will put on their brakes and it'll make everyone else, maybe for no reason, it'll make everybody else put on their brakes. You'll see those brake lights and they'll just kind of just go through and create some congestion where there really should not be. So you were talking about it before the break. Rubbernecking is a big cause of this, especially when you're on a divided highway, when people are passing. You might not be in a facility that's affected by a crash, but if you're passing it and everybody's kind of slowing down, stopping to look, it causes a jam on the other side of the interstate where there really should be no congestion. So that's kind of like why we're kind of spreading the word about this, because, getting people to think about their driving behavior every time that they kind of, are distracted. Right. Distracted driving is a big cause of this. When people kind of stop their car in the middle of the road to pick up their phone and look at it, it's been causing we're getting more and more congestion because of these type of behaviors. So
I feel like, yes, and there are certain areas around here where you can see that happening. Do you have any tips for us this morning before we head out, or just reminders for people?
Yeah, just try to focus on the task at hand. You'll get to your place as fast as possible if you are focusing on making sure that you're not being distracted while you're driving, that you're just trying to get from point A to point B and trying to do it in the most safe and efficient way possible.
Okay.
So just avoid doing anything else while driving. Try to avoid rubbernecking. That's a big one.
Yes.
But yeah, like just focus on creating smooth traffic flow, and then everybody behind you will thank you.
Okay, well listen, Ashley, again, great tips, great reminders. We're going to check in with you next week. Excited to see what you have in store for us. Thanks so much.
Oh, thanks.